Hello, my name is Giselle and this is Vybechecktarot. Looking at this energy, someone is coming out of that sense of loss and hurt. They're no longer taking action towards something that they've just understood is not for them. Especially with this Two of Swords, there was a lot of mental conflict in the past. However, with this Four of Swords in reverse, they are deciding to rest, maybe take a step back to recover. There's some type of shift where maybe you had a realization about something. Maybe they realize that they still have feelings for you. Especially with this Nine of Wands, looking at this energy, this is somebody that is blocking their feelings for you. This is someone that's resisting what they feel. This is a very guarded energy. They're very resistant to allowing their feelings to come to the forefront. With this Two of Wands in reverse, this is a fear of change. They are definitely playing it safe. You are losing interest, or you've lost interest in this person. And they now see that, because this is someone that is trying to manipulate the situation, trying to get back their control, and trying to dictate how this situation goes. They're trying to manipulate you into feeling for them again. But it looks like you've let go of the connection. You've pretty much are done. This may be a person that felt like they can control you sexually, like they had a grip on you. But they really realize that they've lost a good one. They've lost someone that really was everything to them. You brought all the positivity, all the abundance, all the nurturing, all the caring. You came to them with pure intentions, where they were not on that same page. They were very clouded. They were very resistant in the connection. There was a lack of recognition to what you meant to them. Although they understood it, they were creating this sense of lack, this self-sabotage where they felt like they weren't able to fulfill your needs. You were too much for them. This is the energy of taking back your power. This is someone that is very in tune with themselves, very in tune with what they want with their future. They are no longer attracted to the red flags. They want peace. And this may be your energy. You are someone that is over the nonsense. You are no longer caged. You're no longer trapped in their mental manipulation. You're free. You're free of their judgment. You're free of what they may think of you, because it's not that you don't care. It's just that you've passed that. You're able to see them for who they are. You've had some clarity, and your life is going in a different direction, where you understand that people come into your life for a reason and a season, that they can only take you so far, and vice versa. You can only take them so far. So you've had this opportunity to self-reflect, self-regulate, and emotionally regulate as well. Because I'm seeing you as someone that is mentally free. You're no longer trapped by this person emotionally, because there was a time, and it could have been recent, it could have been a few months, but there was a time where you felt very, very in your feelings. You felt very alone and almost abandoned by this person. But there may have been a reconciliation or some type of meetup, or you guys talked, or there was some type of, and I can't even say it was clarity, because there was no clarity on their end. It was just you felt that you were able to let go, and you just needed to see them one last time for you to be able to say, yeah, this is not what I want. So with the Two of Wands upright, you are ready to start looking forward and planning your next move. You're ready for the next steps. You're no longer holding back. You're no longer hesitant. You're no longer hurt or have any self-doubts or insecurities. You are ready to just move forward. You see the world through a new lens. You're no longer fighting. You're no longer fighting for this connection. You're no longer fighting for clarity, because you have it. There's no closure that you needed. You gave it to yourself. The obstacles and the conflicts that you've had, you are no longer doing this power struggle with them. You are letting them go. You are no longer afraid to stand alone. You felt like this connection had a lot of ego, had a lot of self-sabotage. There was a lot of insecurities. They felt like this connection was too heavy for them. There was a lot of codependency and they felt like they were trapped. But also there may have been a lot of addictions that formed an unhealthy connection. There was also could possibly be some trauma, some emotional trauma, emotional baggage with their family, with their friends, how they were brought up really, because how they see marriage, how they see relationships is very trauma based. They have not healed a lot of parts of them that need to be healed. Especially with this waterfall, you are overflowing with this positive magnetic glow that you have now. You have let go of the emotions. You have really released this. You are fulfilled. You let the fears go. You literally cried it out. You went through the emotions. You allowed your feelings. You accepted them and you released them. Again, this is not a connection that you feel like you have any lack of clarity or just anger towards them. No, of course not. This is something that as you left them tangled up, you've left this situation where it stood. If it's complicated, you left it there. If there is no communication, you left it there. If it was something that was giving you disharmony or feeling like it was a hassle or something that you just needed to figure out, you're no longer in that energy where you want to figure it out. You have moved past that. You've processed your feelings and you've allowed it to be. They were wasting your time. Yeah, they're definitely wasting your time for sure. There was no tangible changes in their behavior. Whether it was a year, whether it was 10 years, there was no changes in the progress that you two made in the relationship. There was no next level. It just kind of stayed stagnant. This is more something like shit's just not adding up. It just didn't make sense, right? You can hear their words, you can see how they were coming or moving towards you, and it just didn't add up. So all it comes down to is that they were wasting their time, unfortunately. But I think you realize that now. They are too focused on getting money, and that was the reality of it. They were focused on building that future, building that stability for themselves, that they decided that you were not worth, and I'm sorry, but they decided you were not worth the effort, that you were taking too much of their time. You were a distraction in their head. This is somebody that felt like because of their past and their upbringing, they were always taught to be on the lookout, to always look into things, to always feel the need to doubt people. But when you came around and you came pure with your intentions, it kind of set this person off their game. So they felt like they had to move different with you. And it's almost like they wanted this so bad, but they also didn't know how to love you. They didn't know how to love you because how can you expect someone to give you something they don't give themselves? How can you expect someone to give you trust when they don't trust themselves? How can you expect someone to love you when they don't love themselves? How can you expect them to value you when they don't value themselves? And that's really what it comes down to. This person has not dealt with their inner turmoil. They have not dealt with their inner demons. And so they've decided that they would rather let you go than to work on themselves because you require for them to be at a certain level to maintain that connection. And they weren't able to. So what did they turn to? They turned to addictions. They turned to alcohol. They turned to other people. Why? Because it's easier. They're not better. It's just easier. They were the easier route. I'm going to pull a card to gauge their thoughts right now, their current thoughts. I want to feel that way again. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I don't react when people mention you. So this is someone that is trying to numb their pain and the thoughts of you. This is someone that thinks of you heavy. They fantasize about you. They themselves with you sexually, whether it's photos, whether it's just their imagination, or whether it's them in the mood. They get off on you. And whether you know this or not, this is someone that wants you to forgive them, but they're doing everything that goes against that. They are operating in an ego-driven mindset. They are operating from a fear base. This is someone that has not elevated. This is someone that has gone down a couple notches since your separation. This is not somebody that wants to change. This is someone that is too fear-based that they don't know any other way. And so eventually they're going to have to hit a point where they're going to be forced to make those changes internally. But until then, I mean, I think you dodged a bullet, to be honest. Okay, let's close out this reading. What else can you tell me for my collective? With this energy, you are absolutely loving yourself, and you are going to attract that by loving yourself, by prioritizing yourself. You are telling the universe that you deserve to be prioritized, that you deserve to be loved, that you deserve to be pampered. And that is that awakening that you've gotten from this relationship. It may have set you back for some time, but ultimately it catapulted you towards the person that you needed to be. This hurt and this heartbreak, because there was a heartbreak, let's call it what it is, it allowed you to go within and really self-reflect and get into that heart space that needed to heal that abandonment, needed to heal that lack of worth, that self-love. You needed to heal all those areas. And now you're beating to your own drum. And now your energy is happy. It's fiery. It's magnetic. You are just this person that just has this aura. You just attract people. People are drawn to your energy. This is a fiery type of person, male or female, energy doesn't lie. This is someone that knows what they want. They've done the inner healing, and now they're ready to move forward. They're ready for their next stage. I'm going to close the energy with that. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. And remember to stay connected with your inner self while taking confident steps towards your goals. Bye for now.